6-1.
And the way the reds are set, Stevens could make it the last frame.
Eight. Nine.
All those hours and hours of practice, and tonight he's not produced. It's hard to know what the reasons are for these situations. He's played so well up to this semi-final. 12 each, as I say, the start of the evening, set up for a grandstand finish. Hard to pick the winner. He's had his chances tonight, Peter. Matthew having to play this red in the far right corner, though. There's pressure on that, but in it goes. So he's back in perfect position. And now 1 point in front in this frame.
24.
This match is now in his hands.
Well, surely the reason that he didn't take the near red originally was because it wouldn't go, or was very tight.
Well, you would have thought that, wouldn't you? And if it had gone a bit further up with the black, he could have had the one on the right. But it looks to me, Clive, as though it just goes. Maybe not all the pocket, but it just goes.
Not the easiest black, though, particularly for position. But made light of any difficulty.
32. 33. 40. 41.
Well, he's obviously not on the black as he would like, because he looks a little bit agitated, a little shake of the head there. 18 points in front, the black took a 25 points in front, so he still needs these two remaining reds.
That required pretty
48.
fine judgment. He can get through to the potting angle past the other red.
49.
Black and red to secure a place in the final.
Well, if he's straight on the black, well, Peter can only sit and hope. You've got a feel for him. Well, the way I look at this, it might be worth just screwing back to the side cushion and maybe attempting the red in the far right corner pocket. The yellow's near the pocket, which would make the pocket look a little bit big. If he tries to run round, it could go wrong. And that's what he's decided to do. Well, he needed to bounce off the cushion a bit more than that, so maybe he might not even
56.
play the pot now. Maybe the snooker behind the pink. Peter will be coming back to the table.
Matthew Stevens, 56.
And it's not a snooker, I don't think. Should have been tight up behind the pink. Peter Ebdon's looked at the scoreboard. He's 33 points behind, possible 35 left on the table. He can't play the pot on this red because he needs at least pink or black off it. It's a good safety. It's a good safety shot, is that?
If he can, Stevens will want to drive the red past the green. Good kiss.
Fluke the snooker. Fluke the snooker. Just looking at that down the line there, I don't know whether Peter could just get to the thinnest edge of this red. But if he could, well, as you can see, maybe he could, but he'd only be knocking it to the left corner. And it's not the natural angle coming off this top cushion. He's going to have to play it with pace and hope for the best here. He needs a bit of luck. He needs that red to stop. He's had a bit of luck.
Well, it looked a pound to a gooseberry, but that red was going to finish in a potable position.
Well, Matthew's looking at the pot, Clive, and yes, I mean, if it had bounced 2 or 3 inches, it'd have been a formality, match over. But he's looking at it, and I think he's going to take it on. Thin cut, just the red, and that would win the match.
Overcut it.
And left it. Peter looking, well, 4 shots ahead, looking to see if the green will pass the brown. It's pretty tight. He's 33 points behind. He needs at least black or pink off this red. Well, he's played for the black. If he pots the blue, he can only tie. I think he'll have to play the blue now. Better to tie than miss the pink and need snookers and almost certainly lose the match. He's got to dig deep now.
Well, I don't know whether the yellow is just covering part of the pocket. I can't think of any other reason why Ebdon wouldn't have taken the blue by now.
Well, that can be the only reason, because if he misses this pink, he's out of the championship.
Terrific shot.
Well, that's the bravest shot, Clive, I've ever seen. That is unbelievable. To play that pink, knowing that if you miss it, you're out. That was incredible. And if he clears up here, it'll rank with all the great clearances we've seen here at the Crucible Theatre. He keeps checking and checking to whether this green will pass the brown. I'm in line with it. It only just goes, but he needs to be perfect on the green. And this looks perfect.
9.
That's what he went. That's exactly where he wanted to be. To roll this green in, that's all he'd have to do, and he'd be on the brown.
Yep.
What a shot on the pink.
Ebdon was looking defeat full in the face as he stood over that pink. But now he has an opportunity to close to only one behind.
Perfect. Well, maybe I was a bit hasty. Not absolutely perfect. Still a little bit of work to do with the cue ball. But he's on the blue. Needs to bounce for the pink.
21.
He's short. He's short at pace. Pink and black required. What a shot.
27.
We could get the Ebdon roar if this goes in.
Terrific pink from the last red, and a very cool completion of the clearance, which brings Ebdon to only one behind. Stevens leads 16-15, still one up with two to play.
16-14 ahead, and the match was sewn up. He's got out of his snooker. It looked like the red was going towards the pocket, you know, just for me to pot it and win 17-14, and it just stayed quite tight to the cushion, and he's potted a fantastic pink to get on the yellow and clear it, which was, to this day, I think is the best shot I've ever seen.